Hey everyone, welcome back to Tutorials Point. If you've ever wanted to quickly bring data from your SQL Server into Microsoft Power BI and start creating powerful reports, you're in the right place. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to connect Power BI to an SQL Server database, making data analysis and visualization so much simpler. Alright, let's dive right in. First, make sure you have Power BI open on your computer. If you haven't installed it yet, just head over to Microsoft's website, get the latest version, and then launch the program. Once you're in Power BI, look towards the very top of the window. You'll see a tab labeled Home. This is the command center for bringing new data into your project, so go ahead and click on Home. Now, find the Get Data option. If you picture this as opening the front door for your data, Get Data is pretty much the doorman, ready to bring in information from all sorts of sources. Within Get Data, you'll notice there are lots of connectors for different file types and services. Since we're working with SQL Server today, scroll down or use the search bar to find SQL Server. Give that a click, and then you'll want to hit the Connect button. So far, so good. Now, Power BI will prompt you for two key pieces of information, the server name and optionally the database name. If you're not sure what your SQL Server name is, it's usually the name of the computer or network address hosting your database. Sometimes it looks like server name / SQL Express or just an IP address. The database box is optional. You can leave it blank if you want to browse all databases on that server, but if you already know the exact database you need, go ahead and type it in. This helps Power BI narrow down the data right away. Next up, you'll see a couple of options for how you want to handle the data. I recommend selecting Import. What this does is pull a snapshot of your SQL Server data directly into Power BI. That way you can analyze and visualize it much faster even when you're offline. Once you've made your selections, just hit OK. This part might take a few moments, especially if it's your first time or your database is large. Don't worry if it takes a bit. Power BI is just making sure everything loads correctly. Now let's say you're working right in your design space and you suddenly realize you need more data from SQL Server. No problem, there's another path you can take. Look for the option labeled Import Data from SQL Server within your workspace. This basically shortcuts you straight into the same process. Click it and you'll be prompted again for your server info and the database name just like before. Fill those in, choose Import, click OK, and you're set. And there you go, that's all there is to it. You've just learned how to connect Microsoft Power BI to an SQL Server database, whether you're starting from the Home tab or importing directly from your workspace. From here, you can start building dashboards, running analyses, and making sense of your data in no time. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below if you have any questions or run into any trouble, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Power BI tips and data tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.